Hi and welcome to this video. Today we're going to install Kali Linux on Hyper-V. So yeah, let's just get to it. So we need to head to the Kali official website, which is kali.org. We need to go to the download section and download Linux. Now I'm going to download the 64-bit, but in your case it might be 32-bit depending on your OS version. I've already downloaded the ISO file, so I'm just going to go ahead and create the virtual machine for it so we can get on with the installation. So I'm gonna name the virtual machine name Kali. You can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna go with generation 2. Then we're going to increase the memory for it. I'm going to connect it to the virtual switch, and I'm going to assign some space to the hard disk for the Kali Linux instance. Let's select the image that we have just downloaded and we hit finish. Now we can't start it yet, we need to do some settings changes to it. So let's increase the CPU. I'm going to assign a VLAN for it, so it will be on a particular network, and I'm going to disable the secure boot. Those are the main settings that you need to change. The secure boot needs to be changed because else it will not start. So now we can go ahead and kickstart the install process. Alright, so we just go ahead with English, select whichever language you would like to go with. I'm gonna go with United States, I'm gonna go with default key map. Now over here we just have to name our virtual machine. I'm gonna leave it as Kali for now. Domain name I'm gonna leave it blank. So here we just select the name for the new user. I'm gonna name it Kali as well. Here we select the username, so I'm gonna leave it as Kali as well, and over here we can go ahead and set a password for it. And we have to reinsert the password on here as well. I'm just going to leave the clock on Eastern, and I'm gonna hit continue. Now to make this as easy as possible, let's go ahead and hit the first option, which is the default one, and use the entire disk. This will automatically partition the disk for us. Now to make it simple again, let's keep all the files in one partition. And we hit continue to confirm. We need to confirm yes to write changes to disk. And now it installs. On the screen I'm going to leave everything as default, and I'm going to hit continue. As soon as it finishes installing, the screen will be displayed. Just hit continue, and then we will restart the system into our newly installed Kali Linux instance. Over here we just insert our credentials, so it's going to be Kali as a username in my case, and we insert the password that we have inserted before, and there we go. Basically Kali is now installed, and yeah, this is now the finished install of Kali Linux. So I'd like to thank you for following and enjoy your newly installed VM.